Hey, Chad here, and in this video I want to give a quick walkthrough of the eCover Authority software. So now we're inside the members area where you can see here the different kind of 3D eCovers that could be created, and we have really a lot of templates. It's over 135 templates, all right? So we start with the classical ones here, as you see, the eBooks and the reports and special kind of book bundles and ring binders kind of covers, software boxes, all kind of formats, video covers that are really cool, CD covers, and then we have really the cool stuff are those mock-ups of the iPads and different kind of iPads and iPhones. And I just added also the iPhone 6. I'm going to show you here where we got that. Here we have this, the black one, we have the white one, we have a Kindle Fire, we have even the Nook e-reader, and then we have the video screens and video mock-ups, or the iMac mock-up. Really, and laptops, it's really, we even have boxes, members kind of covers. It's really rich, and I'll be adding still more of these really soon. Okay, so this is really cool. I'm gonna show you quickly how it works and what we can do with it. All right, so let's choose here an eCover and see which one we can use as an example. Let's go for a simple one. I'll just go for this report. Okay, and you just click on the green button, and here we can choose what kind of background we want to have. We can upload our own background, or we can use here, there is already an image bank with some stock background, so we can just try to use what exists inside the software. Okay, I'm gonna create a report that we'll call the PLR secret report or something like that. So we're gonna go for this kind of cover, and just here we go. Okay, so now we choose the background. I will select and continue. Here we go. Now we can add the text. All right, so I'm gonna put the title here, PLR secret code. Okay, I'm doing this in real time. I choose already here this font here. You can choose between all kind of fonts, and I choose this one. All right, and the color, I choose the dark color in the color picker, and you just add the text. As you can see, now we can play with the text. We can make it bigger or smaller. We can move it around. Really you have the choice here. So I'm just gonna put it a little bit here, this lower, and then we can add some images. For example, I want to add some specific graphics actually, and I will insert some image from the software collection. I'm gonna use here, for example, I'm gonna have, let's say, one of those badges, which one would work? This looks like a seal, that would work. Maybe let's put it here. Okay, of course I have to resize it. I'll do it smaller. I'll put it somewhere here. All right, and then, or we can even put it like that. And I can also add a small banner on the top. Let me see if I find it here. Okay, this one. I'll put it here at the top. So, and I'll write something maybe like free report or something like that. All right, so it's really easy to customize. So I go back to insert text. I'm gonna call it here free report, and we'll make it white. So I choose here the color, We go for white. All right. Here we go. And this time the font will be something more classical. We'll go with the Tahoma. And let's see how it looks here. Okay, so now we have to resize it, make it smaller, because it's really something small here that we need to put. So here we go. Okay, so now we can choose even the angle. We can play here. We can rotate a little bit, so it's 45 degrees. And here we are. So maybe this is, we can do it a little bit smaller. Okay, it's really flexible. Here we go. We have our free report. Okay, we can add some more stuff. We can add the author, but just to give you an example, now we have this. I would just basically click on finalize. And here we have our report. All right, so it comes, by default with a white background, but if we click here, as you can see, we can have it also a transparent background and just download it. You have, all the info you need. You have the size in pixel. You can change it if you want to make it smaller, but for high definition, it's really cool here. You have a really good definition, and you can, even if you want, you can download also the flat version if you click on 2D, or you can go back to the 3D version, and here you go. Now what we can do, we can go back and then create something else. Okay, so this is really, it's very flexible and very easy to use. Now I'm going to show you here a few examples. Inside the members area, you have the possibility to save all your eCovers. So I can check here and look inside of my eCovers and see here some examples of what I have. Okay, and you can come back, you can download them if you want another time. You can go back and edit something in them, and it's really cool. As you can see here, we have all kind of eCovers that were created with the software. I'm going to show you some more. All right, so you see here you have eBooks, you have audio, you have reports, DVD covers. Okay, it's really very easy to use, and you can do all kind of interesting stuff. You see here all the DVD covers, for example. Now what you can also do, you can package different eCovers to make a pack shot, like you have this one, for example. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So you go here to the packager, and you have a white Canva, and you just go and you insert the covers that you want from your database. So for example, we want to create, let's say here, something with eCover authority. Okay, I want to make a composition, and here we go. We start with this. Then maybe I want to add here another cover. So I go for the software box. Here we are. So I choose this one. All right, so you see how it's really simple, and drag and drop. You can just move it here, decide where you want to put it. Okay, so let's say we want to have it here this time. Okay, we can add another one, maybe the iPad version, if I find it here. Let me see. All right, so here we go. We just have to find the right size to make it proportional. But you see, it's really easy. You don't need Photoshop even to do this kind of simple composition. All right, so if, let's see here, maybe this is too big. we'll have to play a little bit with what we, and the box maybe should be slightly bigger. Okay. And then we can add other stuff. For example, I can add even here one of the badges. So I just go to insert image. Of course, you can also import your own images if you want to. All right, so I will just, maybe I want to have something like bestseller written here in it. And here we go. Small badge. All right, so you see how cool it is. And then you can choose the background. So you have already a composition, very easy to do. So imagine when you have a kind of products that are not just info products, for example, software, like in this case, or you know, or a service, software service. It's really very cool to showcase your product this way. All right, so you can have here, if we click on this, you will have a transparent background, or if you want, you can leave the white background, or you can choose to change the color. All right, or you can choose even the background, a different background, or upload your own image background. Okay, so I'm gonna just download this so we see how it looks. All right, okay, so here we go. So you see how cool it is now. I think it's really nice what we have here, and we can put it in a sales page, or we can create a banner if you want to advertise the product. And you know, it's really very easy to use. Now, talking about banners, what else you have here inside the software is a banner maker. So you can use it to create all kinds of banners, and it's really extremely easy to use. Let us go here to the banner maker. Let's say we want to make an ad for Facebook. So it's just like 1200 pixel by 628. So you define the size of your banner. You just click and you start. So now you are starting from scratch. And let's insert eCovers that we want. Let's say also in this case we want to create a composition, or so we have to go back and check here what we have. Let's say we want to make something within another product. Let's say a composition with, let's say we want to advertise a solo ad formula, this kind of, you know, info product. All right, so we have here the CD, the DVD kind of cover. Then we want to include also the related report. Okay, so now okay, here we go. Now if you see here, you want to put the report in the background, is also easy. I just select it, and then I go here and I just decide, I click here, and we have it in the background. Okay, now let's say we want to also add another image. So let's see, we have here the audio. All right, so let's say we have the product, it's a video product. Then we have a fast action guide, and we have also the possibility to listen to the course, to have it as an audio product. So here we go, we have this kind of composition. I think it's pretty cool. You can decide how much you want to go, how far you want to be from, you know, each product from the other, each cover from the other. But it's really so easy to do. And now we are doing, as I said, we're doing a banner. So I need to do it smaller. I'll tell you why. Okay, so let's say we want to have a background here. So we can go to our own backgrounds and decide to go for something. Let's say, let's choose something here. Let's see what we can do. Let's try this one. Okay, we just, you know, select and continue. And now you have a colored background. Now you want to add also on your ad, you want a place where you can have a call to action. So let's go back to the insert images and go to the shapes, and look how easy it is to use. We can have something that would be like a contrast. So we go for blue, for example, and then we just create out of this shape the banner that we want. All right. So here we go. We have here at the back, I want this to go on the top of the banner slightly. So I just click and go for this. All right. And then I want to put also one on the top. I can basically copy it. I just put copy. All right, so I have now another one, and I just put it here at the top. Okay, so you see it's pretty cool, and then you can add the call to action if you want to, you know, and so you go back and you add the text, and you just say here, click here to get your discount, early bird discount. Okay, so and now we choose the font. Let's see here to have. All right, so now we say we want to have this, we want to have it white. Here we go, it's white, and we want to have a font, maybe if we want to choose a different font, let's say we're going for this one, rounded, and then we just add text. So here you have it, and you just decide what's the size, and here we go. We just resize it, and we have a banner. Okay, so all what you have to do now is just you download it, and you have your banner. Let's get the downloaded version. Here we go. Let me see if I can make it smaller. Okay, so you see how cool it is. So now you have your Facebook ad. Of course, we could have added some other stuff or the text on the top, but I just wanted to show you quickly here what you can do so easily. I mean, it's really, the images, it looks so good, and it was done really just in a few minutes without Photoshop, without any kind of graphic designer, and you know, it's, as you can see here, you know, it really looks good. I'm going to show you some more examples. Let me find the example here. We have, this is a folder. So just going to show you a few examples just to show the quality. For example, let's see here for the iPad. It's really big. Let me see if it fits inside the image. But as you can see, the quality is really, it's really great. And here we have those couple of DVD cases. And you see how the same, the quality is, it's fantastic. And let me show you here, for example, from a flat image, how it looks on DVD. It's really, it's amazing, and I think, you know. And let me see if there is something else I can show you. Oh, I didn't show you how you can use the eCovers to create the kind of Kindle 3D covers, and this is a nice example of the Kindle Fire. So if you have a book on Kindle beside the flat version of your cover, it would be cool on your website or in other places when you want to promote your book to have this kind of 3D rendering of your Kindle book. Okay, it looks really appealing, and it will help your sales. All right, and basically, you know, there are a lot of other examples, but let's move on now. I just want to do one last thing. I want to show you here how we can get you know, external images here. to create this kind of layout. I want to show here an example of what I'm giving you. Here you are. So this is a folder that you are getting as a bonus with 20 different extra ebook templates or covers, because you can use them for any other kind of purposes, not just for ebooks. It could be also a box or anything else using eCover Authority. So here you have 20 different templates that you can use. For example, we have this one, and let's say you do not want to use Photoshop and you do not want to use the existing images. So what I did is, besides giving you the version that is a PSD version, as you can see here, I'm also giving you an empty version. So you have here the image. All what you have to do is put your own text, and it becomes yours, and then you upload it to eCover Authority and you make the 3D rendering. Okay, so here are different examples. This is another one. You see, you have the empty version, so you can do whatever you want. Then you have the example how to use it, and you also get the PSD version if you want to use Photoshop. All right, so you have this for all the different layouts here. They're really cool. For example, this one here, I showed you a version in a 3D format. You are gonna have it also empty, so you can have your own text, and then it will be completely yours. All right. So if you like what you see here, just click the button below, and I hope to see you inside the members area. All right. Ciao.